Ay, this that one grind. Go and get mine. This that one grind. Ay, this that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. Ay, this that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. Ay, this that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. Ay, this that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. I've been on my grind. 100 in the field on time.
What's up, everybody? What's up, man? It's your man's Ray Bands, that nerd from the bird. We back with another edition of Zone Talk, exclusive. We here on location, man, the new location, I should say, out here in Mount Clemens, man, getting it in, doing what we do best, man, staying abreast to the people that are in the communities, doing what they do, and we here to salute them. So keep yourselves locked, man. We got your guy, Chavez, man, Coach Chavez, Clintondale Dragons. We'll be right back.
I told him, yeah, I need some water on my wrist. I'm trying to put the ice on my They don't even understand this. I've been making sure I'm gon' build on my status. Chillin' with the real, man, I cut off the fake. I've been out the way, making sure I'm good, ayy. Chillin' with my babies, we've been born to make a way. Daddy been a millionaire, I'm gon' be one, ayy. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine.
What's up, everybody? It's your man's Ray Bands, that nerd from the bird. We back, man. It's another edition of that Zone Talk, you know, the things we do. Today, you know, it's another day for discovering other people's excitement and getting to know the people who are in and around the town and the community to do what they do and to do it well. Today is Rivalry Week when it comes to these schools. And in this community, we tend to get wrapped around the idea of our hometown schools going on the home court, battling it out, man, for rights and, you know, to say that we whooped that butt. Rivalry here out in the Mount Clemens area, man, definitely includes the old town favorite, Clintondale. So today, we have Clintondale's finest, one of the alumni, and also the head coach over there at Clintondale for the varsity basketball team. So today, if you haven't already, man, get on over to OurWAY TV. You can definitely tap in with us on the gram there. You can catch us on Zone Talk OurWAY. That's on the gram. You can tap in with us on OurWAY Radio. That's on the gram. Pretty much anything you can do to find us, man, we out there. It's definitely like that. If you want to, you can also check out more details about what we service and what we provide at owtvplus.com and get yourself familiar. And don't forget to download that app and check us out. So, without further ado, I ain't going to hold y'all up. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get into what we got going on. Coach in the building, man. Chavez in this thing, man. What's the word over there?
What's going on? How everybody doing today?
All right. Folks.
Clap it up.
Clap it up. All right, folks, man. And over here to my right, man, is my fave, man, my guy, my brother, man. Big Scoot in this thing. What up, Scoot?
How you doing? You all right?
Yes, sir. It's good to have you both in the set, man. And also on the cameras, man, over there on 2, man. Trust CO, man, doing multiple tasks. You know, he that type of person.
Yo.
Definitely the type of guy that can do it all, right? So today we got you over here, Coach, man. You know, I like to try to, you know, get the understanding together for folks to understand who it is we're dealing with. So I like to pretty much just ask people, man, to come along this way. Coach Chavez, who is Marquis Chavez?
Marquis Chavez. I'm a dad first. I got 2 kids that I love dearly. I got a step kid as well. So family man. I'm a coach. I work in a school, so I'm the behavior coach currently. So, you know, I just love giving back to my community. You know, just really giving these kids an outlet to, you know, voice their feelings and, you know, went through a lot of the challenges that they went through. So anything I can do to, you know, help ease that process for them, that's pretty much what I'm here for.
There it is. Coach, though. That's a big title to hold, you know, just in general, man. So, you know, if you could, let the audience know, you know, what type of coach are you?
Well, I mean, if you've been to a game, I'm pretty intense. I demand I say my idol is Tom Izzo, and if you ever seen Tom Izzo on the sideline, he loses his mind. But for me, it's a certain expectation I expect out of my kids every day. So like to me, you gotta meet that expectation because I never bring it down. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So for me, I expect y'all to be good. I expect y'all to compete hard. I expect y'all to do what you need to in the classroom. So I'll never lower that. I'm gonna put the bar high, and I feel like if I set that bar high, they gonna go achieve it.
Well, you've been definitely successful at that. Let's get into what the heck going on with the whole year you had, man. I personally, man, had an opportunity to witness it, you know, and I've had no clue whatsoever about you, never heard about you, whatnot, and then you graduated. So when I discovered your, you know, upbringing into this district and whatnot, you know, I was excited to see you take on the challenge because I'd never seen a guy like you in a position at that school.
Right.
So,
yeah.
And then, you know, you had some rivalry and some tension in your first year. So let's chop it up on the fact that in your first season, you had quite a lot to, you know, work with. You know, you didn't have just some kids that just don't know the game and trying to figure it out. You had some excellent, you know, children that you were working with. How do you, you know, fare your mind when it comes to walking into a position first day? You got these kids, you know, and you just getting started along. Last year was your first ever in the whole school period, right?
It was my first year at Clintondale, yeah.
Right. So you getting to know everybody. You know, how was it getting the trust factor together?
So like a lot of the kids knew me because previously before I was at Clintondale, I was at Michigan Collegiate. So I went against some of them kids. I scrimmaged against them kids when I was coaching football at Michigan Collegiate. You know, they were able to see me. So it kind of they were familiar who I was. So when I first got in there, I had no plans to coach at all. Like I was gonna sit the year out, I was gonna get the lay of the land and really build that foundation and that trust with the kids. Because I know, you know, our upbringings and the communities that we serve, like kids got to trust you. They ain't just gonna open up to you, or you got to earn their respect.
Yeah.
So my first year, you know, being back in Clintondale since I graduated, I really had to learn what type of kids were in the building. So I really came in was my focus. Okay, let me help change this around as far as the school culture.
That's a tough area right there. The
Yeah,
culture
so
part,
I
man.
really was just coming in for the culture part. You know, Coach Townsend reached out to me that, you know, asked me that I want to coach basketball and things, and they asked me that I want to coach football, and I'm like, nah, I was just coming over from collegiate. So I wanted to just learn the kids, and then the opportunity had presented itself to me when Townsend, you know, took a job at Frazier. And so like once I got into it, and you know, I kind of had built that relationship with the kids. I got the job in October. So by then the kids kind of pretty much was like, all right, we want you to be our next head coach. And so
they chose you.
yeah, so that they, you know, they already had that, you know, that hand in there like, yeah, I think, you know, I want to go this route. So just talking to the kids and just letting them know this is what I expect. Right, this is what I want out of you. This is what I can help you with. This is what I need from you. So, you know, like I said, the biggest thing was, you know, building that relationship and getting that trust from the kids and just being consistent every day. Like I said, this is what I want to do within this program. This is what I want to achieve. And, you know, you got to set that foundation every day that they show up, and you got to remind them like, hey, these are the goals that we're setting. This is what this program going to look like. And this is what we got to do to get it done.
Did having the amount of youth on your side have anything to do with, you know, these kids kind of more wanting to relate with you that much more?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in that little middle ground area now. Like I'm still young enough to know what's going on, but I'm also in what they like to call that unk phase, where it's like, you get what I'm
took
saying?
that role right on in the
Yeah, so they still like we have practice or something, or at the end they be like, "Coach, you old." I'm like, I'm 29, I ain't old, but like
you old at 20, man.
yeah. So like for them, they just
So you still put the jimmies on and go out there with
yeah, I get out there with them. Like sometimes I gotta show them certain
do it,
things. Like
yeah.
man, like listen, like this is
King
where
of
I
the
need.
hill.
Yeah, this is where I need you. This is what I need. I gotta go out there and show them like, hey, this is what I'm trying to get you to do versus what you doing.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes I be like, dang, coach, like, all right,
Because it's still it's a respect level on that.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm the coach. So,
For
you know, so
sure.
I'm not a friend. I'm not, you know, but I want to become a friend. But it's not, you know, hey, bro, we doesn't ain't no bro. It's more
yeah. So
respect.
they understand that concept. Like
Yeah.
on the court, it's coach,
Yep.
player.
Yep.
Right.
Off the court, man, we can kick it, we can laugh, we can talk about life, we can cry together, we do X, Y, and Z. But within these hours of us together, like I got a job to do, and that's to get y'all better. So, you know,
and you're gonna respect it.
Yeah, and they respect it. You know, they kids. So sometimes you got to meet them where they at, and you know, hey, all right, well, we on the line with it then. But no, for the most part, they definitely have bought in, and I appreciate that.
That's good, man, because the kids are the future of it all. I couldn't help but, you know, be drawn to the program, you know, from the football season and then coming over to you and seeing those developed and knowing that they're going to play on that field, on the basketball court. Let's see how it transitions. And it did. It transitioned very well. You guys went out last season, 2023-24. You were on one heck of a streak, man. Talk to me about how you mentor the kids when you're winning.
You know, when you win it, it's harder. You get what I'm saying? Because they get the big head, and you get what I'm saying? Like, they start to feel untouchable.
They was talking bad boy that
day. But it's kind of like you got to humble them in a way. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, like that's where that. So every year we set 3 goals. I always did that with my teams. We're setting 3 goals. It's going to be an academic goal and then 2 other goals. Usually it's to win the league title and then, you know, win a state championship or anything of that nature. So within that, you just constantly got to remind them, hey, this is the goal. This is what you guys said you wanted to achieve. So I'm going to hold you to that standard. This is what you said you want to do. This is how we get to that. So a lot of it is just, you know, keeping them humble, you know, watching film or going over things, showing them what we didn't execute more than what we executed. Okay, you did this good, but what about these 3 possessions when we turned the ball over, we didn't rebound the ball? Like those are the things that's gonna lose us a game.
When you talk about that, and I'm just gonna ask you that, the viewing of the tapes and stuff in high school, is it much time to be, you know, adamant about reviewing tape as if you were a college student like that?
Yeah, I think if you want to play the game at the next level, that's something you got to instill in your everyday agenda. You get what I'm saying? Because it's always a way that you can get better. I just seen on ESPN where they were just talking about JJ Redick was you know, in a car wash. They had just came off a back-to-back, and he said he's sitting in a car wash. He ran into him and he watching film. Damn. And it's just like, dude, you watching film while you getting your car wash. You know what I'm saying?
Time.
So you want to be great at what you're doing, and like you learn from that eye in the sky. You can sit here and argue a coach down. I ain't do this. I ain't do X, Y, and Z. But when you turn that tape on and they see like, what you gonna say?
Yeah, right. It definitely is bird in the eye when it comes to playing that sports.
The eye in the sky don't lie.
No. So I've been able to have a lot of fun with, you know, you working and displaying the character. You as an individual coming out of Clendale, what does that character, you know, mean when you actually out here, you know, displaying it on and off the court? Like, is it living proof you're saying to these kids, I got to be the example, or is it just a part of your plan as the culture?
So for me, I always was one of them people. Okay, so like coming from Clendale, like I ain't have a dad. You get what I'm saying? So like really like the coaches there was like that father figure for me. So like just seeing them raise their families and things like that and how they treat us, that kind of was like, all right, well, this is how it's supposed to be done. You get what I'm saying? As to how I was raised. But then, you know, it just transpires over to like, I always feel like I can't preach something that I didn't do. True that. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, coming up, I had my kid young. I had my son at 19. And I remember like when I got done playing sports, I told myself like, all right, well, you can't tell him to go to school and do X, Y, and Z, and you ain't do it. That's just my belief. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so for me, I'm like, okay, so that was my motivation to go finish. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me go finish school, get that done. So now it's like I'm preaching it to him every day along with the kids. Hey, you know, go get your education or let sports pay for your schooling. And so now I feel like now it's like, all right, well, coach did it. So now I know it's achievable because he got it done. So that just goes back to what I said, just giving back to the community and showing them, like, if I can do it, you can do it.
You definitely can.
Yeah, you can.
I like that, man. Listen, man, we're going to take a little quick one, man, and give Coach a second to breathe, catch himself. We in this thing, man. Club Legacy. Legacy Room. The new venue in the Clemens, man, that's turning this thing up. Y'all keep it locked, man. It's your man's Ray Bands out there from We'll be right back.
Call on me, satisfy all your needs. Luxury when you fucking with a G. Hot girl summer, now you fuck nigga free. Let's do something, girl, no frontin' now. You don't have to be alone tonight. No. All we need is champagne and some candlelight. I know it's simple, but I can't deny. All we need, all we need is champagne and candlelight. Satisfied tonight, I won't leave you alone. Slide candles lately, champagne with a twist. You love when I'm talking my shit. Tell me come over, baby. Let go of your morals, baby. You don't have to be alone tonight. I'll be right by your side. I'm fucking with your mind. Why? That's one thing I can't deny. Fucking with you day and night. Call me when you all alone, cause you don't have to be alone when I fucks with you. You don't have to be alone tonight. All we need is champagne and some candlelight. Call on me, satisfy all your needs. Luxury when you fucking with a G. Hot girl summer, now you fuck nigga free. Let's do something, girl, no frontin' now. You don't have to be alone tonight. All we need is champagne and some candlelight. I know it's simple, but I can't deny. All we need, all we need is champagne and candlelight. All we need is champagne and some candlelight. Set the mood, me and you. You don't have to be alone tonight. All we really need is champagne and some candlelight.
All right. We back in this thing, man. It's your man's Ray Bands at Nerd from the Bird. We got Coach Chavez in this thing, man. He definitely is the coach of the year. Okay? You got to understand, to take kids from nothing to something, it's powerful, man. And then to be a shining example of that in the MAC. Coach, how you doing?
I'm good.
You good? Awesome. I was just saying about the MAC. You and opening yourself up for the MAC like that and coming out of there with the coach of the year. How does that feel?
I mean, it's a testament of what the kids did this year. I mean, that past year. So, like, if they don't produce how they produce, I'm not even in that conversation. So,
True.
You know, I believe in my abilities, and you know, this was always my dream was to become a head coach at the varsity level. So, like for me, once I get that opportunity, I'm gonna take advantage of it. So. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, it goes back to the kids. They perform. I only stand on the sideline and try to help them.
Performance come from your power, though, you know, and you seeing them put them in the right spot. To you know, we down 10. You know, I need you. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
No, true.
Come from the trust. So how that feel though when you make them decisions and you see it work?
I think it's just a testament to show them, like, believe in me. Like that's like one of the biggest things when you're a first year coach, like at a new school, is because the kids, they still learning. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, do he know what he doing? Let me trust him. So when it do work, they like, you know, I felt like gradually as the season went on, they started to build that more trust, and they like, right. Oh, coach know what he talking about. He know what he doing. Right. So
you had some kids that took off into, you know, the collegiate level. How do you use that towards bringing more kids back when you got a person like a Shamar Presley that goes D1? You know, I know he played football, but, you know, you got him on your court and, you know, he's an impactful player. You know, do you use these students who you know have just standout talent to rally up the others?
So, you know, the crazy part is when I first got there, true story, they told me it was a few players I won't name on the team that year, but they told me that them kids, they won't buy in. They got terrible attitudes. They had no true ability and things of that nature. And, you know, when I hear things like that, that's a challenge for me. Okay, we're going to find out. And so, you know, just putting them in that position to where, all right, this is what I know you can do. You might lack some skill over here, but I know this is what you can do. So just putting them in that position to, all right, I know you good at this. So let me go ahead and put you in this position for you to be successful. So just within that, them guys is just, they worked every day. Like they wanted to be there.
That's the difference.
They wanted to be there. So it was like, all right, you're going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So that's really where that comes from.
That's good because the kids got to see that there's a way, a tunnel or a path. And, when you have a person like him, bring in notoriety or bring in awareness to the school itself, I feel like that's a great thing because if it's people that are recognizing or, they getting attention over, that should trickle off. Or if I perform, maybe they might see me as well, too.
Right. Yeah, so I know like Desmond Dennis, two-sport athlete.
Yeah.
He played football, was the quarterback. Then he came and he played basketball. And I got like a ton of compliments about him personally throughout the season. Half of the people didn't even remember who he was because he just, he got taller. He lost a lot of weight. And like he was a brand new type of kid. So they like, did he go here the years past? I'm like, yeah. Like I'm just learning right with you.
He was a tall kid, man.
And like for him, like throughout the rest of his high school, like he really didn't know what he wanted to really do. And so like we started having some little off-season things that we were doing, and I seen that he was invested in it. I'm like, man, like you want to play basketball for real.
I see he over there somewhere.
Yeah,
now,
like
right?
you want to play basketball for real. So I remember riding to an AAU tournament, and my boy who coached at Centerline, he was getting one of his kids, actually one of my former players, Jordan Ziegler, he was getting him on at Owens College.
Right.
And he was talking to the coach, and he was like, hey, coach, by the way, my homeboy that I'm riding with right now, he got a kid over at Clendale. And so he like, oh, yeah, so I sent Dez and his mom down there, and the coach called me. He like, I love this kid, man. Like, you ain't tell me he could shoot the ball and do all these things.
Boy,
like, I wanted you to evaluate him on your own, like see what type of talent he had. And this a kid, that's in June that he went down there. So that kid went from not knowing where he wanted to go to college at and, getting an offer late to go out to Perrysburg, Ohio.
Shout out to Dez, man.
So, man, he went off to college and, he there right now. So, that just opens the door to show these kids, like, man, you don't have to go Division I.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go Division II. Give yourself an opportunity and let them pay for that school.
I always hear from the people that saying it. They say no matter where you're playing, if you're good, they'll find you.
They'll find you.
And it's the love. It's who loves you, too. Like, when they reaching out, it's they want you, bro. It's the love in that. You know what I'm saying? It's
nah,
like
for sure.
That's where you want to play.
Well,
when you come into a rivalry, though, like how you say with some of your great players that you have or all this, how do you prepare yourself to go, like, we about to play Mount Clemens? I know the atmosphere. You're going to hear the parents. Oh, why you take my son out? You got all that, you got all that emotion. What do you do before when you wake up that day? What's your...
For a rivalry game?
Yeah.
I like to treat it as close to a regular game as possible. Mm-hmm. Like, at the end of the day, you got to play the game. You get what I'm saying? So kind of like myself and my kids trying to keep all the outside distractions away. Like, the crowd going to be there. You get what I'm saying? You know the emotions going to be there, but like, we got to keep it in check. Because at the end of it, because if we let that affect us, we're going to lose. You get what I'm saying? It's whoever can contain that composure and go out there and perform.
Well, we talking, Scoot, you brought it up. I feel you, dog. It's definitely rivalry week, okay? And the score is up, you know what I'm saying? Clendale. Well, what is the score? That last year you guys played the Clemens. And that was a game that wasn't played in how many years? Maybe like 5, 10?
Been like,
something like that.
Like 5. I think the last time they played each other was in districts when Clendale beat Mount Clemens. Yeah, I think that was 2019, Richard Washington year. So
hey, see, I'm a little bit removed from that, folks. But to know that the game was being played, and then for me, I experienced it. We did a special broadcast that day, but it appeared that it was a lot of people trying to get back into the old way of feeling and everything like that, but the intensity of the game was pretty much everything you could ask for.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. Like I had to take a second. I don't know at what point in the game, but I had to take a second, look around. Like, it's back. Like,
Yeah,
it's back.
that kinda
Like,
felt
this is
good,
packed
man.
like when I was playing. Like,
You know,
it's packed.
That's what's missing from it was the packness of it. But and then just the joy of youth for kids and their rivalry between these as students. To see them doing the student section stuff, man, and then the hype stuff on the side. I think those types of games are powerful, but they also, showcase some of the rawest talent in this town and in this area between the two. These kids come out to really battle it.
Right.
Did you have a chance to play Mount Clemens when you played?
Yeah, I had a chance, man. I was back in the era. It was the J Jack era, man.
Oh,
so
yeah, you did. The real
and the
Clemens.
Coach Kirk, like the beginning of Coach Jermaine Jackson. So you
Shout
know,
out J-Jack.
yeah, it was
It was real. Did
It
y'all
was
win?
coached up. Nah, we was middle school. We had beat them. Then I ain't playing my 9th and 10th. My 11th grade year, we lost on pretty much a buzzer beater, and then like my senior year, they handled business.
Man, last year when I had front row center, so y'all got missed out if y'all wasn't there. But your kids, man, you had like real straight up like high flying athletes, dog. And there was a play in that game, man. One of you guys you lost, man, Justin Gloucester, man. He came down, dog, man. He punched that sucker so hard, dog.
He turned us up off of that.
It made the moment, man, because we lived for those. I remember the time where Duncan was like nostalgia, like, oh my God, dog, he dunked the names and stuff they would do it. So to see these kids, man, getting up on there, you now have the luxury of this week, 2024, man, to go into rivalry week. Where's your headspace at now, man, with a game like the Clem on the radar Friday, y'all? This Friday.
We're in a good spot right now, man. Like, it's a rivalry. Of course, you excited for it. You want to see it. You want to see the community come together, and you want to see, everybody go at it. But we ready. Like, we locked in.
Well, the game is going to be at Clintondale, so
yeah, and that's exciting, man. Like, I remember sitting there with my athletic director, and I'm like, we playing Mount Clemens again, and we're gonna go there. And he told me straight up, like, why? It's our turn to host.
They wanted to have it over there again?
Yeah, so he was like, it's our turn to host. I'm like, all right, let's go then. So him telling me that added more excitement to it. And I'm like, all right, well, I've never played Mount Clemens besides that 2019 district, I've never even seen the game played at Clintondale. So like,
if it was back when they had that rubber court.
Yeah,
that was my year. 02, boy, 01 shit sliding around there. Like, man, what is this, man? Dusted at halftime. I don't know why.
So I'm excited for it, but yeah, I've never.
Yeah, it's a good.
Since I've been, came into the Clintondale community, I've never seen them play at Clintondale.
Is there any friendly wagers between you and the coaches going on?
No, I ain't even talked to her. I know she got some stuff going on, so I hope things work in her favor. But I ain't talked to her.
Right,
our kids go to the same elementary school, so but I ain't seen her. I ain't seen her husband, so
that's understandable.
It's a good one right there, boy.
This is going to be an exciting week. This week, the Clintondale Dragons hosting Mount Clemens Bathers for some varsity basketball. I'm understanding that there's some other activities that's going to be going on during that.
Yeah, so right now we're supposed to have an alumni game at the 4:00 slot, but I haven't had any update. Like I said, I ain't talked to her, so I think we're gonna post that for next year. I want it to happen this year, but I ain't gonna force it. So
man.
We'll probably get after that one next year, so we can promote it more and
That'd be sweet, though,
make
year.
that. No, but I definitely want to give alumni the chance to relive that moment.
That's all it is, man. Because when I heard about it, I'm like, shit, I'm an alumni, man. Get me out there.
Right.
I mean, but it's hard to be the camera and the damn baller, But I want to try to be on some of that.
You still got your jimmies ready?
Man, something. I gotta pull out something. Might be some New Balances on y'all. Y'all know my game whack.
Yeah. Big soles on your shoes.
Big ass on, Lord. Say, Coach. So I noticed that this is the second year, obviously, but with the type of talent that you lost, how are the How is the girth or the level of talent on this year's season or this year's kids? You know, you guys had your first game out and you guys won against who was them dudes?
Warmont.
Yeah. They bust them. Okay, they bust them bad. So when you come off a season like that, did you feel like you got everything out of game one that you're supposed to?
They surprised me game one. Actually, like, we had a couple scrimmages prior to that, and, you know, it's learning because a lot of these kids now that we got on the team are, like, fairly new to basketball, or they got on late, or, you know, they weren't in the program last year, and, you know, my starting point guard, he was out for a collarbone. Yep. So, like, I just got him back, so it's kind of like one of those things where they learning still. So it's like it's gonna take a little extra time, but, you know, one thing about the kids right now, man, is they come to work every day. They put that hard hat on. They dedicate themselves to the weight room. They dedicating themselves to the classroom.
You guys got a new weight room now.
Yeah, got a brand new weight room.
How they hitting it like that with that openness that they have there? Is it in their favor? Are they like more excited than ever?
Oh yeah, I mean, they enjoy it. We literally spend a lot of time, like every day, pretty much. We're in the weight room every day. We got practice. We start the day. Hitting that weight room because that's the most important thing.
I always remember when I was coming up, I was kind of pissed that we weren't hitting the weight room, and more or less pissed that I couldn't jump higher. Like, how is it that I can't jump and hit this rim and can't jump and tuck? It's like when you play above the rim, your game different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, do we have some high flyers?
We got a few. I wouldn't necessarily label them as high flyers, but we got some flyers out there still. we still got some athletes. We still got some dudes that'll put it down.
Yeah, all right.
It might not be box office showtime, but they can put it down.
Well, that's all that matter, man. That they willing to get up there because they gonna have to compete. You guys are in the bronze, man. You know, coming down from the silver. How does that kind of, you know, what kind of attitude do you come into that, man? That's really what it is. Like, do you go in there like, man, that's some bull. We ain't playing at the caliber we need to be, or you take it as it is?
We you know, what it is you look at it as an opportunity to dominate. You know what I'm saying? And improve. So it's like, you know, we want to get to the next one. You know what I'm saying? We want to go as far as we can, get up there in the, you know, eventually this program will be in the blue, the white, the red. The ultimate goal is to get to the red. You get what I'm saying? And Lincoln, a school that's what? The same size as us, they playing in the MAC red. You get what I'm saying? Coming off of a state championship. So it's like
Lincoln?
Yeah. Yeah, Warren Lincoln.
So
it's like you gotta really match
that. They got that new field. I mean, that new whole little stadium thing going on.
Yeah, sure. So it's just one of them things is where, like, we in the Browns right now, and, you know, you're expected to beat those teams. You get what I'm saying? So night in and night out, you know, you constantly reminding the kids, like, you know, that's why you go schedule that non-conference to where you get more, you know, opportunity to see different talent that's going on around. So, like I said, man, these kids work hard and they hungry.
There it is, folks.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, man, we're going to take another breather real quick, man, come back with some more details about this game that the coaches definitely been winning at. Y'all keep it locked, man. Trust CO on the cam. It's Big Scoop chilling out here, man. We got Coach Chavez, man. Be a dog, so he says. We'll be right back, man. It's your man's Ray Bands. Yeah.
Hey, turn them keys up, key man.
KP on the beat.
I've been riding my wave just like a speedboat. Never short on the bag, you know I need those. Got connects in my city, but still I need more. Little shawty stay on me, she give me deep throat. So tell me what they hating for. My niggas don't fold under pressure. Still with the shit, got the chrome on the dresser. Bet you think you better than me. Little nigga, stop trying, you ain't better than we. See, I gave my heart to the game. Stay 10 toes down, but throwing salt on my name. Fuck fame, you won't see me with no socialites. Thinks you want a nigga, baby, tell me what your credit like. Can you give me great advice? A comfort through them sleepless nights. Understand I got a plan for every time I sacrifice.
Elevated trees to the packs of the
you know that's hard work.
Give your flies right now, you the most.
You see how God work.
Thought we hit a skunk cause the whip smell like roadkill. It's just some pounds in that bag, you know the route chill. Took chances, way before them vacuum sealed. Militant minded, something like the Navy SEAL. Let me keep it real. See, my left arm is where I bet arms at. 45 right under the armrest. So please don't be the wrong threat. Cause any unwanted surprises me and my special guest. They say pressure make diamonds. Benji still shine. Started from the bottom up to the top. We climb. Hustle to switch climbs. Just like Stunner and Manny Fresh, baby, we big time. Pressure.
What's up, everybody? We back swinging into the jams of things. It's your man's Ray Bands, that nerd from the bird. Woo! We outside with it, man. Over here in Mount Clemens, downtown Mount Clemens, at the fabulous, luxurious Club Legacy, known for its great ambiance, beautiful setting, and as well the heart of the Clems. If you haven't been to downtown Mount Clemens and seen Club Legacy, it's because we're here now. And you probably didn't know it was something else, but we changed that because we got tired of that. But at the end of the day, man, we got Coach Chavez in the building with us. We got Trust CO over there on the big cam, and we got big boy Scoot right here, man. Y'all favorite, big Scoot in this thing, man. Love to see you here, Scoot. You don't always be around, man, but I got to get you out the ground.
I'm the man playing behind the scenes, man.
I know we playing hella behind the scenes, man. Coach Chavez. I value your opinion, man. I value your presence because
yes, sir.
You make it easy for a person like me, kid off the street that, had a goal and wanted to be something and be somebody, And when I come to the school and see a presence like yours over there after trying to find myself a way in here to give back to the people what I've learned over my course of life, it makes it it's a breath of fresh air, man, to see somebody that you can relate to.
No, for sure. No, I appreciate you. I mean, you always show love. You take care of our guys. You do a lot of film and footage for us since you met me. So it's like, it definitely don't go unnoticed. And we appreciate you. You a part of our presence. You get what I'm saying? You part of the family.
Thank you.
You got a ton of exposure since I've stepped foot into this coaching here at Clintondale. So. We definitely appreciate it. The kids love it.
I was nervous at first, though.
I remember when they had them.
Them kids had me nervous. You talk about a Dez like that, and you talk about people with attitudes. I ain't gonna name no names, but Dez is a great guy.
Yeah.
But some of them kids is making me feel like, man, I'm my grown ass. Man. What you doing trying to get in with these kids, man?
Right. Nah, they got a they got a different way of showing it, but they do. They ain't gonna come out and tell you they love you, but they gonna repost it. They gonna.
The kicker was when the seasons was over and the end of the years, man, and to seeing those the real tough kids, coach, or hey, man, 586, man, thank you. Yep. Like for real, I mean it. I appreciate everything. This has been the best senior year in all my 4 years here, man.
Yeah, they take advantage of it. You get what I'm saying? And then when it's done, they sit back, they recap, and they like, man, dang,
it's gone.
Yeah,
it's
real.
quick.
Yeah, it's over.
It's already gone. You about to end up a whole new year now and everything. Y'all first year college students, so
right. Yeah.
Shout out to y'all again, man. All y'all alumni, man. Make sure y'all bring y'all little nappy head butts back out here, man. Come show us some love too. All right, get like me, man. Get some gray in your hair and still kick it with us. Yeah. You have had the opportunity to take these kids into some of these colleges for what? Wait, no, that was that football season.
That was football. They did a lot, but we got the opportunity to go down to Wayne State and play in front of them, and we went to the D-Zone Classic this past summer and played some games in that. So
it's part of the culture. You even had a basketball camp. Was that first time for the program, a camp like that?
Yeah, since I don't know if they did in the previous reg, but like since I've got there, That's my most important thing is establishing the youth. That's who you want to come up and continue to like.
Period.
I'm in a district where the kids go to Parker and McGlennon.
Yep.
They might go to the middle school, and by the time they get to the high school, they at Chippewa, Fraser, Lance Cruz, elsewhere. You get what I'm saying? So like for me, from at least the sports side of it, I got to figure out a way to keep our kids in the building. So for me, it's okay. I'm gonna do a camp every year for the kids. And then we're going to follow up with the fall league, basketball league, to where, you know, these kids learn basketball and continuously play it. And then, you know, you build that relationship and it's like, all right, well, I want to go play for that dude because I know when I was in elementary school and middle school, he was there. He was making sure he was keeping me active. So
that gets me to ask you because I see a couple other first-time coaches coming in, but I've had a chance to spend time with the middle school kids. You guys got a lot of talent in the middle school, man.
Yeah.
You know,
that middle school is low. That's why they try to come get them.
they coming to get them, man.
Yeah.
So the thing that gets me the most though is that you know a program, you know, you try to put those types of things in place for them to get there, but like you said, the kids are still leaving off into it. Is it the school of choice thing, the heartbreak and all of this, or is it truly just kids who dream of it and they like I got to be at the best school?
I think a lot just goes back to, like I said, that social media presence.
Yeah.
So stuff like everything, like social media is it. Like we're not in that era, and I talk about this all the time. Kids ain't going to schools because it coaches right now. They going to where is it a packed house?
Yep.
You know, who filming at the game and things like that. It's rare that you get a kid that say, I want to go play for that guy. You get what I'm saying? So with the school of choice and things like that, they just going to the spot where they going to get the most exposure and they just want a ton of people to see them. And I ain't mad at it. But that era of like, you know, I'm going here because this is a good coach.
Yeah.
You know, I know this coach going to care for me. I know this coach going to keep me locked in the gym. Things that like, they don't really care about that type of thing.
Popularity.
Yeah.
I hear so much, man, with the kids. There's so many off the school or out of school things that they, you know, have to, you know, balance within their studies and then they, you know, they're experts or their skills. How do you talk to a kid, man, with all of this social media like this and, you know, you trying to get him to understand or I should say, if the kid is someone you want at the school, how do you talk to him in the position that your program is in and he's socially looking at you saying, man, you know, I want to be like that coach. I need exposure, but I want to be somewhere. How do you talk to him?
So for me, I feel like if you a social media kid and that's what you're doing it for and that's all you care about, you ain't a kid for me. You get what I'm saying? It was crazy because we just had this debate not too long ago at one of our coaches' meetings. And I'm like, if a kid only wants to come here if I can present a social media platform for him, that ain't the kid for me. Like, the goal is for you to play basketball, like, to love it. Like, I want you to come here because you love basketball. You like, coach gonna keep me locked into the gym. Coach gonna, you know, make sure I'm training. Yep. Coach gonna stay on top of me about my grades. Because if you love basketball, you're gonna get that exposure because you're gonna do what you need to do to perform. And that goes back to what we said. It ain't about where you go to school at. It's that they gonna come find you if you can play.
True that. Do you get a point where you like, man, you know, this is going the way I want it to go, but at the same time, am I really getting through to him? Do you question yourself in this?
Oh yeah, you're gonna always question yourself as a coach. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like you're gonna have them years you up and you're gonna have them years you down.
Yeah.
I don't want to look forward to the down years, but y'all got some work to do with this package you got now. But I think, you know, your presence, man, and you doing what you done and leading in that program and showing them that, you know, that it is a winning program, that you have a taste in your mouth now, what it's like to win. And not at bronze, but, you know, in the collegiate level, y'all beat powerhouse teams, especially like the Fraser. Y'all was beating blue teams.
Yeah.
You know?
So, you know, that just goes back. And really, we in that time where I'm trying to get these kids to understand, like, you know, a lot of kids get intimidated by the name on a jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna walk into a school and oh, this is that school, so you have a negative.
Nervous.
Yeah, you nervous and all of that. No, you just as good. Like, go out there and compete.
I think that's what the social does for them, though, when they can see if they really that good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And that goes back to what we preach is be a dog. You get what I'm saying? I don't care who we playing.
What's the slogan for this year?
Always earned, never given. So, all of that is just grit, grind, like, get it out the mud type of thing. Like, that's how I look at Clendale. Where get it, like, nobody respects us.
It seems that, but it's sad, but it's like, why the hell not? When you got a quality, like, I get what you can say about what's going on in the school, but like the look of the school, the people that come, the talent that been there, the amount of people, the names, all of them legacy people. Hell, the owner of this place is on the wall.
Yeah, for sure.
How does not more attention be given to that school district?
I think just so much that happened over the years, and we've had. I mean, let's be honest, we had a past few years have been down at Clendale. You got to think about it, within the last. What's this, going into 24, 25, like, Clendale's kind of been
quiet.
Yeah, it's kind of been quiet there. So I think, like, with the new regimen of things and some of the changes that they made, like, this is the first time in, 18 years we got a brand new football coach?
Damn, you hit it on the head. You ain't never lied. Cause
basketball.
Well, no, you had Scar, but they was all still.
I'm saying since 2007, 2008, or I don't even remember. And then basketball, you got to think about it. Coach Townsend had the job since around that same time. So, like, just
like you said earlier, it's like rebuilding that community.
Yeah, like you got to tap back into it. So it's just one of them things where, like, you got to put your head down and go, like, I like the position we're in right now. I don't want you. Yeah, don't respect us right now, because now we got more. We got that chip on our shoulder. Like, we got to grind a little more, So
hey, that chip was definitely on the shoulder for that Frazier game.
Yeah,
I had to see Townsend in there, man. It was one heck of a game though for Frazier. That was fun. Cross the track rivalry.
Across the track. I wish we would have ran it back this year, but
because I get tired of looking up the street at them fools. They pretty Ricky over there, man.
Everybody got to see us again someday.
It's gonna happen. You building it, like you said, you getting there,
And that's my goal. I want to play our next door neighbors. Like, that's my goal every year. I want to play.
Who's the king?
Yeah. I want to play the Lance Cruises. I want to play the Chips, the Fraziers. You know what I'm saying?
Lance
the Rosevilles, like all those schools around the areas. Like, let's battle it out.
Yeah,
I like that, man. It's always been a basketball type of town between these areas. I never really, was. Football, but basketball, it was some state contending type of cats that come through here. A lot of names, man.
A lot of talent.
You got some talent on your team to experience what winning is like as a coach, but losing as a coach is just as important. Mm-hmm. But for the program and then the students that are available to you, what's your opinion on the caliber of students, and then the idea of NIL, playing a factor when they sit and look at the potential that they should be? Because I sometimes, when I was coming up with a dream about, really being good at whatever the hell sport, is it too far-fetched to think that kids around here, man, could find themselves in a play like this in their lives where they, or the game is to the point where we're going to be coaching them to where we're looking forward, hey, it's alternate routes. You might can go to college, you might can play, but you can also go and get money while you go to school. Do you talk to your kids about the idea if they that good, that they could be at the point where they could take care of their families?
It's always that opportunity. Right now, like I said, with us going in a year or two, is really, we got to build them type of players. But, the NIL is, they're being compensated. You get what I'm saying? If you a young kid, a lot of these young kids, if I take care of the family right now and do this, why not? I get paid and I get my tuition paid for. Like, go ahead. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you've earned that. You get what I'm saying? I know a lot of people say, well, we already giving them, letting them go to school free, but they got the talent.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And they're also promoting your brand as well. Yep. You think about it, just think about Colorado. Okay, everybody love Coach Prime.
Man, they said they went up 500% damn near everything.
But then you got who don't want to watch Shador? You get what I'm saying? Who don't want to watch Travis Hunter? You telling me Travis Hunter shouldn't be compensated and this dude is... You get what I'm saying? That's generational. That's true, you two sides. You get what I'm saying? You telling me that this dude should only get a scholarship.
And it's crazy, too, when they come from families with nothing.
Yeah.
So like we making it to a national title. My mama can't even get up here. My brother can't even get here.
Yeah,
Like
just
my
think about all
aunties
that
can't
travel.
Even, you know what I'm
Remember
saying?
Arian
I
Foster
can't even
had
get
that
in
problem.
here. My mama can't even pay rent to get, you know. So they make a sacrifice to come see their child play sometimes, you know. They should have that money.
Nah, most definitely. I'm all for it. Get
Me
paid,
too.
and it's entertainment. People want to be entertained.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It comes at a price. So
That's true.
if I'm tuning
Right.
in, you got to have them type of
But
players.
you got to get a show going,
Right,
man. So,
right.
you know,
Yeah.
you
But
got to
have
find the right
talent, though.
kids.
You
The
said you
talent,
gotta have
dog. Ain't
talent.
nobody coming to watch no more.
yeah, not at all. You got to have some type of talent.
There it is, man. We're going to get some closing arguments, man, with Coach Chavez and the Dragons here, man. Definitely want him to get some shout-outs and whatnot. Y'all keep it locked, man. It's your man's Ray Bands and there for the verb. Zone talk.
You like quantum physics. You're two places in one time. You a superhero. How you did it? Yeah. You like quantum physics. You're two places in one time. Superhero. How you did it? You just living in my brain. I don't know if I'm insane. I could barely go to sleep without seeing you in my dreams. It's like I'm holding you as a prisoner in my memories every day. I can't never let you go. You serve your sins, make you stay. So tight, no lie. We just bond for life. So tight, I'm your guy. It's just fight or flight. Feel so magnetic, we can feel it when we ain't there. Anybody after you, girl, it ain't fair. I never knew it'd be forever. Forever. I never knew it'd be forever. Forever. You like quantum physics. You're two places in one time. You a superhero. How you did it? Yeah. You like quantum physics. You're two places in one time. Superhero. How you did it? Yeah, caught in a daydream. Dreams super clear like a saline. Try to forget, gotta hit my mans up for a couple of them pills and a thing of lean. It's loosey, feeling like I'm Juice WRLD. I tried to replace you with two girls, but that didn't work, so I'm back in the square. Trying to sow oats to my roots, girl. I should've known this to happen. It's vicious and cold like Alaska. Two souls meet, then they make a tie. I ain't signed up for these answers. I know one thing though, they just come, they go. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Daydreams all day long.
We up back in this thing. It's your man's Ray Bands, that nerd from the burb. You know what I'm talking about? It's one of those evenings where, you know, we do what we do best and get the best out of people. We in here, man, with Trust CEO, Big Scoop, and the infamous Coach of the Year, Clintondale's finest, Coach Marquis Chavez. Coach, it's been a pleasure to have this time with you. This is definitely something new for us to deal with the type of people, you know, and dealing with schools. Hopefully this type of energy, you know, we can warrant more people who, you know, admire you to kind of want to tap in with us and get some of this too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do one of these real solid though, because there's somebody in the school district that has a thing for me, man, and this he kind of was a little jelly bean about you being here. But he wants to really know who's the best. We got some talk we're going to have to get into, but I'm going to ask you this question in the basketball world. Between LeBron and all that he is, and I'm asking you this specifically for this person.
Oh, man.
Who do you
I already
feel?
know who that is.
Who do you feel is better between LeBron James and Michael Jordan, dog? Who's the GOAT?
Based on the tape, man, Michael Jordan is what they say. You get what I'm saying? LeBron has longevity. Michael Jordan was a winner.
Straight winner.
A straight winner.
Countless years.
And I know Says don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear that. Hey man, he padding them stats, man. I ain't mad at him. Took care of the family. You get what I'm saying? You know what I don't like about? See, he got me started. You know what I don't like about LeBron? I don't like his fans. I ain't even LeBron. I don't like his fans. Yeah, his fans are horrible people. Cause then they try to guilt trip you. How you don't like LeBron? He grew up with a single mom and he took his family out there. Man, I ain't say nothing about that. You as an athlete, I'm a Kobe guy. You get what I'm saying?
They would try to compare him and Kobe like that.
Yeah, I'm a Kobe guy, but you get what I'm saying? Mike 6-0. You get what I'm saying?
It's the rings. It's the legacy of the Chicago. There ain't no town ever been turned up like that for the championships. I remember, bro. You remember being in the '90s, late '90s, when them fools won, the whole city went up.
Yeah, man. But then LeBron too, dog. You don't went to Cleveland. You don't went to Miami.
Up everywhere.
You don't went to LA. Like,
so this for you,
come
Jay.
on, Mike and Kobe. They at the crib. I'm here.
Stationary player.
Even if they was about to leave at some point, they wanted to leave. They wanted at the crib.
Man.
Plenty of times.
Golden State got it out the mud, kept the core together. You get what I'm saying? You gotta respect that. You gotta respect.
The peanut gallery says otherwise.
Hey, listen, I'm a loyalty guy, dog. I gotta respect loyalty.
I just never liked it. I liked it LeBron when it was the beginning of things because it was exciting to hear. And at that time, we had stopped. I think he was probably one of the last people to come through at 18. And he had all that hoopla about him, the people buying him shit. You didn't know what it was. Like, who is this sensation that they keep running their mouth about? And forever, all the time. Remember the cover when he was on Slam and he did this with the ball? I swear to God, I thought that was Thierry Robertson, dog. You know, I swear he looked just like him. But for a person like him to come,
I respect Brian though. Like
his moves and stuff. Yeah, you gotta put
like
on and shit. His old friends on.
Like just watching him on TV. Like dude's still scoring in the 30s. Like like you crazy for that.
You got your hands up for
like you still putting up 30. You almost 40. Like that's impressive. But you know what I'm saying? That don't make you the greatest all time.
LJ was still putting him up over there at what's it called when he went to Washington. He was still balling out.
So, he was doing 20. He was like 25.
I like Brian. I don't love Brian, but I respect him.
Who you think is fit the bill in the league that could replace as a brand like he was to the game?
You can't mimic that. But you know, you said Ja. You know who I do love though? Ant-Man. He that man for real. Ant-Man.
He got a demeanor.
Anthony Edwards. You know me. I like them. I like dogs. You get what I'm saying? He gonna come down. He gonna punch on you. You get what I'm saying? He gonna talk crazy to you. Like, dog, what you did to your idol the past 2 years. Yeah. Kevin Durant has been crazy. You know, he need that ring soon. But I think like when we get out of this era, the KDs, Browns, and stuff like that, like you gonna have the Jaws. You're going to have the Shy over there, OKC. But I think the top dog to replace it has to be Anthony Edwards. You got to be the top dog.
Anthony Edwards.
He tripping.
I'm tripping on where ball go.
He tripping now. He tripping.
He balling? I don't hear his name.
Lonzo Ball?
Yeah, I don't hear nothing
he just came back from injury. He been out for like 2-3 years dealing with that. The knee, everything.
Hold on. Y'all keep up with the big three?
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah,
LaMelo Ball.
Oh, LaMelo Boy, he been going crazy. Oh, you talking about? Yeah, he been going crazy, but Ant-Man is the man.
Ant-Man, the man. I've been attracted to the big three because it keeps people like me going. You know, when you get old, you got somewhere to go. But there's a lot of drama in that league there.
I'm mad they ain't come back to Detroit this year.
Probably the drama.
But I think they said they coming back next year, but.
It's fun.
Yeah, I watched the big three for sure.
But that's a bag for them cats, man, because people be having this misconception just because you was a baller and you played the lead that your life is set up, man. Them niggas be falling off and falling. A lot of that is money, man.
What they were trying to get Caitlin Clark? 10 mil or something like that? Caitlin Clark. Wow. Yeah. Like 10 mil.
No old vet or nothing. They just like, we got to put it play together. I smell you, man. So, Coach, man, I don't want to keep you too long from this play, man. I appreciate you getting sliding out. In your last moments or words or whatnot, with us, you know, anything that you want to share with those who are watching that they'll be checking it out, or anything that they need to know that you need to check the registry about?
Man, I just hope everybody come out, man. Support both programs. I have a ton of respect for, you know, Coach Kim over there. Like, to be a woman in this game, you know, she holds her ground, and just looking at like who she schedules, scrimmaging, playing, like she don't care who you is, she gonna play you. She just as intense as me, so I have nothing but respect for her. We'll text each other, talking junk to each other and things of that nature. So I think we still keep the fun in the game. You know, she got some Clintondale in her blood.
I know, right?
So she ain't gonna say it, but she got some Clintondale in her blood. But no, I just want everybody to come out support. Like at the end of the day, this is about the kids.
Yes, sir.
You know, let's keep it safe. You know, let's have it's a rivalry. You know, one of the richest rivalries, in Macomb County. Probably the biggest one in Macomb County.
I don't know the other rivalry.
Yeah, so, I want everybody to come out, watch a show. Last year, that place was packed out. So, I just want everybody to come out. It's at Clintondale this year. They got to come to us. So, you got to come over there and, it's the jungle over there. And, keep it safe, man. Leave the fighting at home and all the little secret animosity or whatever y'all got going on. Like this
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids, man. We don't need all that.
No.
Have a good time, cheer on whatever team, whatever program you cheering for, and at the end of the day, the game is gonna be over.
Yeah.
So I just want everybody to stay safe. I want everybody to have a memory of that game, and most importantly, I want both teams to compete. Like.
Yeah,
put on for your city.
Put on. I'm gonna enjoy myself at the game, and for all of y'all that'll be in the crowd, hopefully you guys do your part. Wear your spirit, bring your Clem spirit, your Clintondale spirit. Pack it out. Bring your cameras.
red and gray.
Get the word out.
Hey, I want to see that place packed with all blue and gold. I will tell you this: we'll have shirts on hand. I think Coach Michael Johnson. I think he will have shirts available. I know if you're a Clintondale, any type of alumni or associated with Clintondale, wear your blue and gold. We might not even let Mount Clemens in. You might have to watch it on like NFHS or something like that. We might not even let Mount Clemens in this game. Y'all don't know how to act sometimes.
I was gonna say, Coach, I might have to bet you with a little lunch, man.
We could. Hey,
I'm betting you a little lunch on this one, man. Lunch on me, man. We gotta bet.
I haven't seen the talent over there at Mount Clemens.
Me neither, but I'm going for it.
For all you,
I ain't mad at you.
All you bathers, man, y'all get yourselves geared up and ready, man.
Just look me
The
up.
guys over here at Clintondale, they ain't holding up. And if they get a fast break, trust believe they gonna smack the glass.
Showtime.
So they showtiming on y'all. So it's gonna be a fun-filled event, man. I'm sure the beats gonna be going, the DJs, man, the mic stuff.
Yes, we will. Coach Mike will be on the ones and twos. He's been holding it down for us. So we're gonna make it a live event. I want everybody, like I said, I want everybody to have fun. So we're gonna have the music going. Concessions to be going. Rep your school loud and proud. And
if I could get one more thing, I need out of y'all youngsters. I need a cheer battle that's serious because last year Mount Clemens took y'all Clintondale. Them cheerleaders went ham in their section. So y'all gonna have to step it up. You better come with something. Coach
Mount Clemens got to step it up, or Clintondale got to step it up.
They backed down from Mount Clemens.
Did we? Nah, I don't believe that. I'll ride with the Clintondale. I'll ride with the Clintondale. Listen, I'm gonna go home and tell them about themselves because now I'm mad. Because our girls. I ain't met a cheerleading crew that go harder than our girls. Our girls is sweet. I think our girls won us half our games last year because they be ready to get right there on that floor and talk crazy.
They stepdaughter was a cheerleader at Clintondale.
Oh, was it? See, he got all that blue and gold in his blood. Yeah.
There it is, man. Well, listen, man, we've been having a great moment, man. This has been another edition of Zone Talk with Coach Marquis Chavez of Clintondale, the Dragons, varsity head basketball coach, man.
He on the rise.
Great guy, great coach, man. Definitely been a pleasure, sir. We don't want to hold you, folks. We done did our part, man, so we're going to see y'all in the next episode. It's your man's Ray Bands at Nerve for the Burb. Shout out to Big Scoop, Trust CO. And if you don't know, get over to IG, man, and follow us on the gram. Zone Talk, Our Way.
Club L.
Go Dragons,
Go
baby.
Dragons, you already know it, baby.
This that one grind. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. I've been on my grind. 100 and feel on time. They don't never feel me cause they lost their time. They can come back around cause they out their mind. I'm out the way cause yeah, I'm going crazy. I'm in my bag but I don't show it daily. You boys lazy cause y'all talking crazy. Never got up in no bag, always talking brazy. I don't really give a care what nobody say. I've been out the way, making sure I'm good, making a way. I've been making sure I'm good, building up this bag. I'ma go in here and drop when my time come, yeah. I told them, yeah, I need some water on my wrist. I'm trying to put the ice on my They don't even understand this. I've been making sure I'm gon' build on my status. Chillin' with the real, man, I cut off the fake. I've been out the way, making sure I'm good, ayy. Chillin' with my babies, we been born to make a way. Daddy been a millionaire, I'm gon' be one, ayy. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine. This that one grind. I'ma go ahead and hit the road and go and get mine.